We were getting so many confirmations in part one. So I'm just going to go over a couple of them. Spring, letting the windows down, music, sweet tea. I also am getting, there's something about meeting someone. We were getting that kindness in part one about giving something you have two of. And it feels like there's also, you're going to possibly be meeting somebody this summer. And it's going to be when you're in a state of like not trying to date and not trying to hang out and not trying to flirt, and you're actually kind of more in like a don't even look at me, but not that you're like angry. It's just like, I'm not even here to like do all that. Please just somewhere else, please. And like they match your energy and like spout something off, but it's not like cruel or mean. I'm not gonna like it's something witty where it's like it makes you do a double take. So I keep getting like these twos. There's something about a double take here too. Also, a lot is happening around like some kind of grieving situation, whether that's a spring or summer, something that you tend to go through yearly that you get like upset about, or it like really puts you in your feels. And it's just this year it already has, or it's going to not be nearly as bad. It's going to be like, I can put this away. It's time to put this away. I'm not angry. I'm not sad. I'm not desiring. And that may even be attached to a twin flame situation, not necessarily like them, but like a situation with them, because it also kind of feels like you're not interested in this person anymore. They haven't done enough healing or growth or done any call to action. It's like they put it off for so long that you just got bored with the dynamic. Like the dynamic is so boring. I'm seeing that scene from Girls where Shosh is in the bathroom with like Hannah and everyone else, and they're like, ultimately how boring this whole dynamic is. Like there's something about like you really did what you could for them to see this connection, and you're realizing you held it together. You did all the things. You're burnt out. You don't have anything left to give this. And why would you want to? They haven't given anything back. And it just feels like, I'm not even angry. I'm not sad. I'm not, like, I just don't want to be here anymore. 444 on the timer. Just don't want to be here anymore. Like sitting with this. So I do think there's going to be some kind of, I feel like you're going to be very compassionate about it. It's not like you're going to even, like normally there would be some kind of like trigger in you. And it's just the way that you are going to find yourself to be not like amped up emotionally around this time. You're just kind of like, it is what it is. That is literally going to shift everything for you. And I kind of want to know about, like, whoever I keep seeing, too, that, like, I remember every detail of that day. This feels like this person that you're going to be meeting, too, when it's, like, that witty banter, and you're not even, like, it makes you have to take a double take, and you're like, oh, wait, oh. It just feels like we're in, like, this twin flame connection. You were always feeling like the one that had to do the work, the one that had to like keep it together, keep the, I don't even know. Like this is someone who matches you. Like they've done their own work. It feels very soulmatey. And it feels like whatever, it's like a day like any other. It wasn't even supposed to be that like special of a day. Like there was nothing. And then it just, you took a double take here. And we kept getting ego death too in part one. So I feel like the ego death is kind of attached to the twin flame connection. Now that your connection isn't still like what it is, right? But why do I want you? I feel like you take a minute to be like, why do I want this? Why do I pursue this? Why do I care about this? Because I'm looking like you're a coward. It's like you almost feel like if I'm really going to like dissect everything that you are, it's not anything that I want. I'm the one that held things together. You're a coward. Like you're not compatible. I don't know if it's because they didn't do enough work. I feel like that's part of it, but I feel like you're coming into a whole different vibration, and you're not going to be available for them anymore. My life is not as together as it seems. that denial that they've had. You're not even mad about it. It's just like, okay, like, I don't want this. I don't want this. Finding out the truth crushed me. And that's the thing that too, we were getting, like, there's something about you giving grace to them. Because it's not like you need to go off on them. It's not like you need to yell at them. It's not like you gotta be mean to them. It's not like you gotta be like, well, what took you so long? It's just like, look, I waited. I worked. I did the work that I needed to do for this and you didn't. And I even waited a little bit for you to do that work. You still didn't. You didn't do anything. I did everything and you didn't even lift a finger. You've just outgrown it. You've just kind of outgrown it. What does this mean for you? What does this mean for you? The Chaser has healed. You're chasing energy. Your fear of if you are the... That was heavy. It's like you were the last one that had any hope, that like you had hope in them. You're the last person to really hold hope in your heart for them. And I think it makes it worse because there's this unconditional love too. It's like, I love you, but I love me more. I love me more. You're the dark cloud on my sunshiny day. Separation. Have faith. Love is coming. Surprise invitation struck by love. And it's not with them. You're evolving onto the next phase. Are we getting like a soulmate energy for summer? Okay, let's go to part 3.